a lot of our families that come to Financial Enhancement Group are well established. They've invested for many years. They haven't always been with us. Jamie and I were just talking. We don't see a lot of younger families like Jamie and I. We have young children that we're still doing some college savings plans for, and we're still in our early years of investing. But most of the families we see, they've come in, and something that's been true that isn't always true is that annuities were a much more popular thing for an older generation, where their pensions have been set up as an annuity, and so it's been something that it made a lot of sense to them. And a lot of times, for us, when we get there, we have to decide, is this still something that makes sense for them? Because most of the annuities we see have not been what we call annuitized. They still are deferred. They're still just sitting there. They're probably out of surrender or close to being out of their surrender period where the family can actually access the value or maybe cash value that's inside of the annuity that's been built up over time. And so we have to decide, is this something that tax-wise, the tax implications, is this something we want to move out of the annuity? Or does it make more sense to leave in? In general, we would like them to be out of the annuity just because they're so dang expensive. And we could invest that same money and probably in a much more cost-efficient way and still get the same results. But at the same time, it's not always the case. Sometimes they've got a cost basis of $25,000 that's inside the policy, and it's grown to $200,000 of cash value. And to roll that out, that's a huge tax implication for the family where maybe it just doesn't make as much sense to do that. So in the end, every family, when they come in with an annuity, we have to do a deep dive into it, make sure we understand all the ins and outs,